Yeah. What up, what up, what up, what up? Yeah, I was thinking because I have a brain, therefore I am. That means I think. But yeah, I was thinking about I seen it where the dude was like, oh, there's nothing we can do. It's always there, like, there, this, they, we, I. Yo, first and foremost, that mentality of I can't do nothing will always leave you not doing anything. Which is the mentality that, let's back up. Who the fuck is they? Right? And why they know so much? Why they in charge of everything? Think about that. Who the fuck is they? Because everybody say they. They this, they that. They who? Right? Okay, so what can you do? We can't do anything. Nobody cares. Nobody's listening. All these things may be true. But that don't mean there's nothing you can do about it. The first thing you can do about it is say no. What do you mean, no? No is a very important word. No is a one-word sentence. Word that does not need a definition. If you say no, there's no why, there's no because. It's no. That's what I mean. To whatever the situation is. And you had to be able to stand on that. But in this particular situation, if you feel like it's something that's going on that you don't agree with, that you don't think is right, you have every human right to protest and defend that stance, however it is, whatever it is. So that's the first thing, is to be able to say, no, I don't agree. Now, the second thing is to say something. If you see something, say something. If you don't say something, that means you are in compliance of whatever is going on that you're complaining about. But once you say something, then that lets it be known that, hey, I have a problem with something. So now, the next step would be to figure out the solution to the problem. None of these things happen in a day. All this shit is with the understanding that it's a process. You don't wake up one morning and be whatever it is you're going to be, or you are meant to be. Everything is a process. Let's get that in mind. Keep that in the forefront of our thinking, of our mentality. Because you know, we Gen X, ain't that us? We Gen X, right? Right? Gen X. That's the generation that where the microwave came from. So they called us the microwave generation because we wanted our shit. Nigga, if I gave you a problem, I need it solved. I put my shit in the microwave, it come out in a minute. Your solution gonna have to be quicker. But that's unreal expectations. Which is why I think a lot of us have that anxiety shit, and I ain't. So that, in and of itself, anxiety will have you doubting yourself. And so you may have the greatest idea since bread, but you done talked yourself out of letting it be known to the masses or getting it out in public. So definitely the first step is to recognize and understand, I disagree. No. Then now I want to say something. Now I want to tell somebody to let it be known that, hey, I think this is wrong. Is this wrong? Am I wrong? Are you in agreement? Is this a problem? Because understand, because you don't agree with something, don't make it wrong. Automatically. Let me say that again, because I know how y'all internet kids and just because you don't agree with something, don't make it wrong automatically. Me too. Nobody's exempt. No matter your name or status. What do you mean? I say that to say, because you feel like I'm doing something wrong, don't mean that I'm doing something wrong. Which means if we're in the store together and you don't think that I should be whatever you think I should be, it is not your place to tell me what I should be. A, you are not my parent. B, you are not in charge of me. C, you are not going to tell me anything because I'm grown. Understand? And notice, I didn't say anything about you not the police, you not in charge, because none of that shit matter. You not them three things is why you can't tell me what to do. Right? So when I say no to whatever it is you requesting or you asking of me, and when I'm saying me, this could be anybody. This is in general. I'm only saying me to let it be known like, yo, I'm also not exempt to anything I talk about. Most of the time it's about me. So when I say no to whatever it is, then that lets you know like, yo, I think what you're doing is wrong. Now, even if you don't agree with me, this is the time we agree to disagree and go our separate ways. Because anything after this is basically on you. But let me wrap this up in a real nice little bow and bring it back full circle. So the whole thing is, the same way you feel like whatever you can be a deputy sheriff, whoever you is, or whatever your name is, and you can be a cart guard at the Walmart, or just whatever people. Hey, I don't judge, bro. Be whatever you want to be, but you ain't gonna be to me. But either way, that's okay. That's never gonna be the problem. Now, if you being that interfere with anything that I got going on, then we have a problem. And I wrap it up. And I say all of that to say, just in Walmart the other day, 5 out of the 8 grandkids walking around, no problem. One cart, wife got the kids, they ahead. I'm minding my business, looking at stuff on the shelves, making sure kids ain't touching shit, doing what Papa J do. Now I'm walking, I'm not stopped. I hate when people stand in the aisle in a shopping place and expect you not to bump them, or maybe if you standing still in the middle of the aisle, you're going to get bumped, or people are going to have to say excuse me, or whatever it is that people do when you don't like, which is dumb. But I'm moving, flow of traffic, everybody in front of me, we all good, but I can hear a voice behind me. It's whatever, it's a big ass supermarket. Don't give a fuck. Wow. Oh, instinct reaction. Swung around. Boom, swung the cart, and the cart almost hit the side of the thing. The side of the, where the food at. She looking at me. I'm looking at her like, you hit me. What the fuck is you talking about? But I didn't actually say that. I said, you hit me. But she's, either she and her, the pod or whatever you got in your ear or something, or she was just talking low because she didn't want me to hear. But either way, it was like a white woman. She was probably she looked like she was older than me, but she probably was younger than me, because you know how that go. But I'm like, none of that shit matter, because you hit me with your cart. Meaning either you moving too fast or you trying to be funny. But either way, we gonna dead this right now. So I said, you hit me. She mumbling or whatever. I said, all right, but I bet you won't hit me no more, because I'm standing here. She went around like she was supposed to do, but she kept talking shit. And by this time, my wife came around the corner. She like, yo, she saying something? I'm like, nah, let it go, because I handled it. All that old bullshit about y'all watch this and did you see that? Get the fuck out of here. I almost knocked that motherfucking cart and her into the door, to the rack. No, I ain't proud of it, but you just ain't gonna be doing shit to people and think ain't some shit gonna happen back to you. Especially reactive like that. Motherfucker, I'm from the projects. You hit me, I'm hitting you back, and then we can figure out why you hit me, or matter of fact, I don't care why you hit me. All I know is you hit me, and I'm hitting your ass back, off rip. Anything you want to talk about, we gonna talk about after I do what I need to do. That's how it go, yo. This is real life. All that shit y'all watching on the internet, and no, it don't go like that for real. If you do something to somebody, they're going to do something to you. If they don't, they've been watching the internet too much. That's all that is. Niggas that come from where I come from, motherfuckers who look like me, bro, you just not gonna do what the fuck you want to do. That's just not how it's gonna go. Whoever be mad, glad, sad. It just is. Motherfucking act. Oh, you're toxic masculine. I'm a man. What the fuck is you talking about toxic? Being a man is toxic now? Y'all came up with that shit. If you look at it as an oxymoron, the two words don't even go together. But this motherfucker told y'all to drink bleach, and y'all did it. So I know what the mentality is around here. You ain't fooling shit of me. Like Jay-Z said, you let them motherfuckers put their foot on your desk. Fuck you think I'm supposed to listen to you? Psh. I'm good. Get it together, yo. Stop letting these people tell you how to be. Stop letting these people tell you who you are. I don't know how to be nothing. I'm gonna be me. And if that's wrong, then fuck it. I'll ride with that till the wheels fall off. I keep saying together. But I also know everybody ain't gonna come for the ride. So I keep saying together. Yeah, we'll get together, the ones who want to get there. Because trust and understand that I know there's a whole bunch of them trying to make us not get there. But lo and behold, we gonna get there regardless. Don't matter what you do, what you say, you cannot stop what is. There's no way you can stop what is. Ask Shiloh. Ask Shador. It's funny though, because all it showed me is the blatant racism. And y'all still follow this shit and watch this shit and cry about it. Oh, but if why they're doing him like that? You don't, come on, man, you sound stupid. You know why. And if you don't know why, or act like you don't know why, you're the problem. I promise you. You are the problem. If ain't nobody ever told you that, I'm telling you. Understand, this shit is not by happenstance. All of this shit is by design. We didn't get here just by being here. This was the plan. Motherfucking say, yo, if you fail to plant, if you fail to plan to fail. You think these motherfuckers leave shit to happenstance? Huh? All you gotta do is look at the WWE, right? Go back some years. The scripts, them shits would take whole years to materialize and get active and get popping. But by WrestleMania, the whole story added up. It's motherfuckers who think that way. So guess what you think? The government don't got people that think that way? You think the motherfuckers who run this shit for real don't have people like that? Yo, what we gonna do? We want them to be crackheads. All right, well, give me the plan. Okay, it's gonna take us 30 years. We gotta do this, that, and the third. Just look where we at 30 years now. 30 years now. Where the crackheads? You see crackheads down there? Huh? Yeah, you see them. You just don't know they crackheads. Think about that shit. Yeah, you see them. They just changed their drug. They changed the form of the drug. They changed the drug. Do yourself a favor. Wake up one morning. Count the time you got your phone in your hand till you go to sleep. Do that for a week. Do that for a week. Get back. Look at that time. And think about how much time you take on the phone, seeing things that you don't like, and then think about the time you spend telling somebody, doing something about the things that you don't like. They don't add up. For a lot of us, because we don't know the avenue, we don't want to get involved, all kind of reasons, justifiable, have it go, you know. You can never make somebody be whatever they not to be, or that they don't want to be. Always be yourself, and if you don't think that's who you are, then that's okay too. Everybody got a part to play. But for you who think you are able and willing, all you got to do is tell somebody this. Record yourself talking. Put that shit on Facebook. You don't even have to make sense. Somebody will see it, and if that's a good thing, that, yo, don't play with fire. Somebody will see it. Either they'll listen or they won't, but you did your part. And it's that simple. You ain't gotta be, I don't know, a famous blogger, YouTuber. I don't even know the difference between none of that shit. All I know is, if you want to do something, there's ways to do something. You can go on Google and say, Google, how do I write a book from start to finish? And it will break it down. So all you got to say is, hey, Google, I got a message to get across. What do I do to get that message across? And it'll tell you steps. Now, you got to be willing to put the work in. Ain't nobody going to do no work for you. That's a thing, too. A lot of people think just because motherfuckers supposed to do what they say to do or what you want them to do, it don't go like that. That's not what it is, yo. All of this is a process. We gotta stop being quiet, though. Motherfucker, this ain't the whatever year it was when we was getting whipped with the whips and chains. Yo, sidebar, how the fuck niggas let this motherfucker make a song called Whips and Chains? And don't tell me it's not called Whips and Chains, because I don't give a fuck what it's called. It's called Whips and Chains. I don't even know the words of the song, really, but I know the shit say whips and chains. And I don't give a fuck if he say, yo, I hate whips and chains, it's the worst thing that happened to black people. How the fuck is you on a song talking about whips and chains and tell me you for the black people? Nah, I'm good, record company. I'm not gonna make that song. I don't even like that. I feel like it's disrespectful. I don't know, but it just feel like nothing. Nobody at the record company, nobody on the radio. I have not heard one motherfucker say, yo, that's something crazy about this song being played like it's nothing. In 2025, yo, and ain't nobody saying nothing. But that's the whole thing, man. Y'all accept the bullshit and then cry. How you accept the bullshit and then cry? Motherfucker don't vote but want to complain about the president. Shut the fuck up. When you were supposed to talk, you didn't. That shit kill me when people want to be retroactive with anger. You wasn't mad when the motherfuckers was killing black people though? Now you mad because Becky can't get in school? On some shit like that? Fuck Becky. We talking about people dying, man. But that be the thing though. When you start talking about it, you angry black man. Yeah, I'm angry, motherfucker. They be like, oh, you're an angry black man. No, I'm not angry. I'm just upset at what's going on in the world. Motherfucker, yeah, I'm angry. I can tell you how many people I know that have been killed by some dumb shit. Fuck is you talking about, am I angry? How many times I've been turned down and turned around? Motherfucker talking about you gotta work twice as hard to get half. Fuck that. I'm not riding with that. That's stupidity, yo. But I've been working twice as hard to get the shit that I had to get and fight for. And you gonna tell me, man, kiss my black ass. Yo, yeah, I'm angry. I'm gonna stay angry because it's always gonna be like this. As long as it's a motherfucker out there who believe that there's a difference, one race is better than the other in any shape, form, or fashion, it's always gonna be a fucking problem. So guess what? It's always gonna be a fucking problem. Fuck, you supposed to forget what somebody did to you? Get the fuck out of here, man. And then y'all say, y'all turn around and tell Trump, oh yeah, you supposed to go back at Ukraine and then be down and stand for what you stand for. But black people supposed to let motherfuckers fuck them up and keep doing what they keep doing and don't say nothing? And then y'all motherfuckers sitting around not saying nothing? So now you got the motherfuckers getting abused by the abuser and by themselves. What the fuck kind of madness is that? Huh? And all we keep saying is, turn the other cheek, man. Fuck that. I will beat your ass. If my grandkids wasn't there, I would have picked that card up and slammed that shit. Just to let her know, yo, you not just gonna run my fucking foot over. Like you didn't know you ran my foot over. And then you look at me like I did something wrong? I don't give a fuck what the black people say. I don't give a fuck what who say. Not to me. And it won't happen to me. Y'all motherfuckers think shit's sweet. It's not. I promise you it's not.